Game night is coming to you live on Halo 5, and tonight we have a plethora of games coming your way. Adrian the Voice alongside with Minigun Killer 10 and XboxFreakPete at GameSide. And Minigun Killer 10, are you excited for tonight?
Yes, I am, Adrian the Voice. I'm glad here to be with you today, and it's going to be a fun night.
What about you, Xbox?
Dang, I don't know what to say. I mean, I said that I quit yesterday, but I just don't know what happened to me. I was just kind of dumb. It was kind of childish, but, you know, I was spoken that next week I get to choose my own maps, like I said in yesterday's video. And if you don't like it, just don't watch next week's video, okay? Let's just get this show on the road. I don't care at this point. Let's just play this, okay? I can't wait till next week. It's gonna be fun, okay? And, yeah.
Well, I'm glad that you apologized, XboxFreakPete, but nonetheless, right now, ladies and gentlemen, for the first time ever, we're going to be broadcasting Big Team CTF Eagle Square. Right now.
That eagle though, like, dang.
That was a great sound effect. Nonetheless, ladies and gentlemen, big team battle, of course, 8 versus 8, the red team versus the blue team. Each team will have to try to score the flag. Whomever reaches to 3 points first will indeed win. Minigun Killer 10, real quick, strategy in hand. What does each person and each team have to do to win?
Well, first off, Adrian the Voice, for red team or blue team, they both have to try to survive, and they have to protect their teammates while they have the flag. For a good tip here, ladies and gentlemen, you should have a warthog or either a mongoose to drive them over to get the flag, and then return their flag to your base when the flag is over there, ladies and gentlemen.
Good point. Of course, every single person going to do all they can to, of course, win here tonight, a part of Big Team Battle. Well, ladies and gentlemen, there you are looking at Big Team Battle CTF Eagle Square. Of course, we talked about it, the strategy in hand. Minigun Killer 10 just talked about it. XboxFreakPete, real quick, would you agree with the strategy Minigun Killer 10 just talked about?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, he does have a point. This is my strategy, okay, like, all 8 people have got to get together and march their Indians over to that flag and grab it, okay? And, you know, like, all 7 of them have got to take that one person that's the flag and, like, take it over to the other team's base or whatever. I mean, I don't know how to grab the enemy team's flag. Wait, what now?
Well, Ronnie Slayer locks up center of the map, able to take down 2 people as this matchup is, of course, underway. Ronnie Slater and, among others, of course, still alive as we speak in Grant, Texas, as Atlayer goes down, ladies and gentlemen. Notice on the lower right of your screen, 15 minutes and 15 seconds, of course, and counting for every single person at each team to, of course, try to win. And look at Grant, Texas, and the list goes on. And A. Taylor, 221 still alive. And, of course, Victor, among others, real quick. Of course, the lovely Creeper right now still alive. She's actually going to do all she can. In fact, she's one of the Gladiator champions, among with YOLO Sniper, of course. And
can we get a little bit off track here? I personally believe that Halo Reach is far more better than Halo 5.
Oh, come on. I mean, Halo 5, in my opinion, is actually a lot better, but XboxFreakPete actually taking down A. Taylor 221. And you gotta imagine, of course, you gotta imagine XboxFreakPete. Halo 5 does have a lot more games compared to Halo Reach. I mean, come on. We have the, of course, the big team battle that we're broadcasting right now. What about the sumo match that we actually have underway, of course, later on into the broadcast as LMC, oh my, out of nowhere, XboxFreakPete, of course, getting taken down as Minigun Killer 10 now using the assault rifle in hand, taking down Ronnie Slater. Now Victor goes down as well. Red team versus the blue team, live tonight on Halo 5, just 14 minutes and 10 seconds and counting, and it looks like Pros was actually AFK, which gave the opening to the red team, and now Grant, Texas is actually using the Warthog, and Minigun Killer 10 now going down. And now A. Taylor right now.
Hey.
Yes?
Red flag reset.
I just gotta say that Halo Reach's storage is far by more like easier to use than Halo 5 storage. I mean, dang, they put daggone Windows 10 to create these daggone Halo 5 maps. That's how complicated it is.
Well, I do want to say that, of course, as Ronnie Slater goes down. Halo 5's Forge is a lot more complicated, I would give you that, by the way, but when it comes to the custom games Xbox, it's actually a lot more fun, at least in my opinion. This Walking Crow 2 is actually crouching right now.
No.
Well, I would say, of course, like I said, you got multiple games. You even got the Community Action Pack back as Lonely Beast goes down out of nowhere. Of course, ladies and gentlemen, we want to take this opportunity to thank everyone, of course, watching this live event. The great Gaming Weekly fans here tonight. Minigun Killer, aren't these fans one of the greatest fans of all time?
Yes, they are, Agent DeVoice. I agree so myself.
They support us every single week. They watch our broadcast and, of course, participate as Grand Texas right now is in trouble because of the grenade. Exploded right there. And it looks like Grand Texas actually was able to avoid contact with the blue team. Goes all over. And wait a minute. A developing story. Look at A Taylor 221 right now. Has the flag in hand. And out of nowhere from behind, I believe the blue member was trying to betray the teammate, but couldn't quite get there. As A Taylor 221 has the red flag. He needs to try to score as fast as possible because remember, the first team to score 3 points will indeed win here tonight as Joseph out of nowhere. There was actually another red member able to take down the blue flag, or I should say the red flag, and another.
Red flag returned.
Yeah, the red flag has been returned.
I got a question, Adrian.
Yes.
When you're commentating so daggone fast. Do you got like a beverage like right beside you for whenever you talk like so fast and your throat like gets dry and you gotta get something to drink?
I have water to actually keep me going. And minigun.
Rocket launcher ready.
Just go on about minigun or something.
Well, you probably were gonna ask about Pepsi, weren't you? If I actually were gonna. Nonetheless, Ronnie
Pepsi,
Slater.
Mountain Dew.
Well, Pepsi or Mountain Dew. Nonetheless, Joseph, of course, now going downhill, as is Minigun Killer 10. And look at Pros using the DMR for his advantage, but goes down because of Xbox Freak Pete. You were to take down the opponent right there, ladies and gentlemen. Each team has yet to score as Grand Texas and, of course, among others, still fighting for their team. Quick question, Minigun Killer 10, as you see A Taylor 221, of course, taken down. Desperation time perhaps for every single team, especially when an opponent actually has the flag. Do you think it's very smart to say or to do to actually, well, basically to keep an eye out for the flag? On the flag, I should say.
Yes, it would. Yes, it would be a very good idea just to keep an eye, always on your eyes on the flag, because if you don't do that, you never know who's gonna have it, you know? So, I mean,
very good point.
Yeah.
Anybody can just come out of nowhere and, of course, grab the flag as you see Lonely Beast 80, of course, and look at Quinn Jong, the second, I believe, actually using the boost right there. And look at out of nowhere, the red member's actually in the middle of the blue. Yeah, the blue side. And there is a distraction right there, ladies and gentlemen. Walking Crow and MC Kronos goes downhill, and look at Pros right now. Shot to the midsection here, and it looks like Mr. D is actually trying to use the DMR for his advantage, but Mr. D went down because of Garrett. And of course, red team versus blue team. For the first time ever, we're broadcasting this big team battle, of course. A flag is actually the main point, perhaps a turning point of this matchup as Xbox Freak Pete throws 2 grenades, takes down Quinn Jong, the second, of course, and now out of nowhere using the assault rifle, but it was LMC Kronos responsible for that death. Minigun Killer 10 using that battle rifle, of course. I got a quick question, Minigun Killer 10. Is there any specific weapon you would use in this type of environment?
Well, especially, Adrian, I would use the battle rifle because it's a very accurate weapon, but the problem is it only has a 3-round burst. It's not really like automatic or anything. But
very good
assault
point.
rifle, there's a difference between the battle rifle and the assault rifle, because the assault rifle, if you zoom in, it's kind of accurate, but then if you don't zoom in, it's very inaccurate. But it does have a good potential damage when you shoot at the enemy.
Well, what
It
about
has a
the
good
highly...
fire rate too,
In
actually.
my personal opinion, the DMR is much more accurate than the assault rifle and the battle rifle, you know?
Well, you guys make a great point, but here's the thing. What about the highly effective weapons? What about the rocket launchers, for example? I mean, is that important?
The rocket launchers, yeah, the rocket launchers are pretty good, except when you're at close quarters, that's a bad idea to use a rocket launcher. It's for far more range quarters because you could lock onto targets like air vehicles and probably ground vehicles with the Hydra launcher, but it's just going to be very difficult to do it at close quarters because then you could accidentally explode yourself.
Well, you know, we were talking about the rocket launcher. We just saw Garrett Jax use the rocket launcher. Nice segue, of course, going after the lovely Creeper now using the sniper rifle, of course, to take down Mr. D, and the list goes on. Among others, Minigun Killer 10, among others, are actually still alive, or I should say dead, at this point in time. And the red team has been able to actually score. On the lower right of your screen, ladies and gentlemen, the red members were able to score. We couldn't really see what happened right there, but nonetheless, it was 1 point, of course, managed by the red team. The red team has the upper hand thus far as this matchup continues. This is live on Halo 5. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you guys for joining on a Saturday night. AdrianTheVoice alongside with Minigun Killer 10 and XboxFreakPete here tonight, and Call Action here tonight, and Pros now, and Grand Texas all go downhill. And Lovely Creeper now has the shields are actually going down here. And the flag has been returned for the blue team. And look at Joseph Benson, 123, actually picks up that weapon. I believe that's the DMR in hand. The DMR can also be a highly effective weapon if you ask me. And the Lovely Creeper now goes downhill, as is Ronnie Slater.
10 seconds to
And Quinn Zhang II continues the assault. It's blue team versus the red team, of course. Mr. D right out of nowhere. A huge assassination. And Lonely Beast 80. You must be quite tired, Xbox. Look at Ronnie Slater throwing the grenade. Well, you were a part of the game earlier, of course. You were doing all you can to try to score the flag. And look at Grand Texas 765 right now using the Warthog. XboxFreakPete goes down in the Walking Code 2, of course. And this is actually quite quick action here tonight as Grand Texas goes down. And then Taylor 221 right now trying to use the weapons but couldn't quite get there. It seems to me that the blue teams are actually going downhill when it comes to the kills, the eliminations. However, also, well, as you see the red flag, wait a minute, the red flag has been taken. The red flag has been taken. Joseph Benson joined that grenade. Who has the red flag as we speak? Master D is in trouble right now. XboxFreakPete continues. And the red flag has been able to reset right there.
Blue flag taken.
And the blue flag has been taken. Look at Grand Texas. Let's talk about the vehicles for a quick second, of course. The vehicles could also be a huge turning point of the matchup. Wouldn't you guys agree?
Yes, I would agree. I mean, for the Mongoose, it's kind of a high-value target, but the Warthog, kind of, it's more of a good, it's a kind of a high-value target, but also a very effective type of vehicle, because it has a gunner seat and 2 other seats, one for a driver, one for a passenger.
Well, you saw on your screen right there, ladies and gentlemen, the red team has been able to advance to the second point, of course. The next point will indeed be the ending for the matchup here. And, of course, Victor and Lovely Creeper. And, again, it's every man technically for each other, but each team is for themselves, and you kind of get what I mean. Of course, Joseph Benson, 123 now, again, using another weapon. And the list goes on and on. It's actually quite frustrating to see how the red team, they actually have 2 points. It could be frustrating, I should say, for the blue team, how the fact that they have 2 points. You better believe the blue team perhaps are saying, hey, the red team, they're beating us right now. I'll tell you, they have been...
step it up, exactly.
Well, Minigun Killer 10 now going down as is XboxFreakPete and Grand Texas. But look at Master D using the weapon, but out of nowhere, that was Garrett Jax 1888. Of course, taking down the opponent. And Lonely Beast 80 right now with a shot again from the sniper. And look at XboxFreakPete, of course, using the assault rifle in hand. Not a lot of highly effective weapons were actually used during the matchup. We only saw one person use the rocket launcher. However, it would be a lot easier, of course, with the highly effective weapon. I'm not quite sure if the sniper is actually considered a highly effective weapon, considering the fact that you can indeed eliminate someone with one shot. As Ronnie Slater now going to the left side because of the boost, throws a grenade, but couldn't quite affect anyone right there. As you just hear the announcer say it every single time. The flag has been taken for the blue team, but I believe it's been reset at this point in time. And now Pro's comrade looking around. I believe he sees a red member, of course, behind the platform, but can't really reach to him. And Grand Texas is actually using the Warthog in hand, or the Mongoose. Lonely Beast 80 goes down. And of course the blue flag has been reset. And look at A Taylor 221 has the red flag as we speak. Gonna do all he can to reach to the side here. And I don't know where, what is this blue member doing? Trying to betray, I believe, his member right now. But A Taylor 221 right now trying to reach to the end of the map to actually score. I'm not quite sure what this guy's doing. He's trying to betray his partner. A Taylor just went downhill. You gotta be kidding me. Let's follow this guy right here. I cannot believe out of nowhere, ladies and gentlemen. You just saw what happened. This blue member actually just betrayed his own member to actually get the red flag. Throws a grenade in hand, of course. Look at A Taylor, of course, is actually respawning. We want to go back to the other gentleman in hand, ladies and gentlemen. He had the blue flag in hand. And look at all these other ladies and gentlemen are actually doing all they can to, of course, reach it. And there, again, is the blue member with the red flag. The red flag in hand. Can we see the blue member actually somehow, some way, of course, reach it to the end so they can score? Minigun Killer 10 goes down. The blue flag has been taken now. Let's see who has the blue flag right now. Pretty interesting developing story right now, ladies and gentlemen. The fact that all these players are actually doing all they can so they can score. And looking out of nowhere, these two red members using the Warthog for their own advantage, of course, to pick up some speed. And look at the blue flag. The blue flag. The blue flag. Oh my, out of nowhere. It looks like some sort of betrayal happened right now. The blue flag is actually in a vulnerable position. And they're able to almost. They were able almost. It was at a vulnerable position. It was alone. Of course, they could have easily picked it up. And look at the blue flag, though. A developing story right now that's actually right next to it. Any red member can pick it up and actually score it right here. Can we see the red members actually do this? I'm actually on free cam to see what's going to happen right now. Look at all the red members coming in out of nowhere. The red flag has been taken. A developing story. Pretty interesting. This is quick action here tonight. Of course, here a part of game night on Halo 5. For the first time ever, we are actually broadcasting a 16-man flag match, and a Taylor 221 right now is actually he has the red flag in hand.
Blue flag taken.
The blue flag has been taken, so a Taylor has the red flag. Who has the blue flag? That answer would be Victor. Victor right now actually has the blue flag, ladies and gentlemen. Can we see Victor actually complete it and perhaps win it for the team? As Garrett Jax goes down, and look at Victor, of course, he's actually close, and he may very well score it. Almost scoring it for the red team. What great action here tonight. We're seeing all these members almost scoring it. Uh-oh, look at Lonely Beast. Lonely Beast. Uh-oh, wait a minute, the flag has been taken. And of course, almost getting scored right there. I believe they're actually going to try to score it onto the blue side here. And Lonely Beast is actually going to be helping his comrade with the blue flag. And now Victor and of course, among others, are actually trying to battle it out. Who's going to win it here, the red team or the blue team? It looks like the red team's actually dominating thus far, but you don't want to really count on the blue team. However, there is only 2 minutes and 14 seconds in counting as Lonely Beast right now at the edge of his Warthog. Look at Minigun Killer 10 has the blue flag as we speak. Minigun Killer 10, I got to ask you, at this point in time, when you had the blue flag, it's probably desperation time. How quick did you go to actually try to score? Did you take a methodical pace?
How quick?
Yeah,
I take like a really slow pace. I try to take a slow pace whenever I try to score it because, you know, you don't want to go. You don't want to be like other blue people to see it when you go on a methodical pace. Otherwise, you could get seen, and then other blue members can try to find you and then kill you. That's why I take a very slow pace while at it.
Well, speaking about the slow pace. Well, speaking about the slow pace, Minigun Killer 10 was able to score it for the red team. Congratulations to all the members of the red team. They were able to win that round. Well, ladies and gentlemen, as we just saw, of course, big team battle, capture the flag. How awesome was that, guys?
It was pretty awesome. I liked it.
Pretty good, sir.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, that was, of course, the first game. We still, of course, we're not even halfway done for tonight, because coming up next, it is, of course...
No, we're not?
Well, we're actually... we're going to be...
commentating.
Well, we're going to be broadcasting, of course, guys. Are you guys ready for what's to come next?
Isn't Mantis where we get folded up pretty good at?
Well, it's actually Ground Pound Arena on Pound Town right now.
Right now.
Yeah, it's the cue.
Let's do this. I am like the best at ground and pound. Like dang, man.
And let's talk about
I killed you a few times, Adrian.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
and
that's how good I am.
I'm trying to regroup, of course, after a very funny comment that I just read, ladies and gentlemen. This is Ground Pound, and let's talk about the strategy in hand, of course. We want to talk about, real quick, of course, every single person for themselves in this type of environment.
The strategy in hand again, okay?
Well, to take control of this matchup, what one must do to take control, yes.
You would need to use that thing where you're up in the air and then you go down. Like, I don't know what it's called. Like, it got like a circle, and you rise up.
That's actually called the ground pound. Hence ground pound.
Yeah, the ground
arena.
pound. Yeah. Use that a lot.
Oh, and speaking about ground pound,
And
Xbox
you'll
FreakPete
win.
was able to ground pound his opponent and about to ground pound another one right there. That was actually the killer as Minigun Killer 10 goes down. And, well, ladies and gentlemen, we mentioned, of course, it's every man for themselves. And look at the killer actually on top of the platform, but got struck down by Minigun Killer, perhaps the true killer. Nonetheless, Sebas is actually on top as well, about to ground pound his
The
opponent.
true killer. The true killer gonna call out Minigun.
Well, you know, you
So,
mentioned how Halo Reach is better than Halo 5. Don't get me wrong, Halo Reach is a phenomenal game as Lovely Creeper and Xbox FreakPete go down, but you can't see this action over there on Halo Reach. Only on Halo 5 on Game
Hey,
Night.
kid.
There's no ground pound on Halo Reach, Xbox.
I wish.
Phase. And of course, Xbox FreakPete goes down. Look at the carcass. And now the killer right now, the pummel right into the midsection there. Look at Sebas taken
Yeah, the
down by the killer.
midsection.
Well, the abdominal
not the
area.
High section, not the high section, not the
Oh.
low section, the midsection.
Lovely Creeper was able to miss right there. Minigun Killer 10 goes down, as is the killer. Phase Oris is actually using the beam rifle. So let me ask you this real quick, ladies and gentlemen. Or I should say gentlemen, sorry. Let me ask you guys this. The beam rifle, of course, perhaps one of the highly effective weapons. Is it smart to actually ground pound the opponent or to use that weapon?
No, I would think you just use the Magnum because it'll be. I know it may seem like it's not really good force, but trust me, it makes you go very fast. In my own opinion.
Yeah,
So,
what he said.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, of course,
so
Sebas.
good methodical pace.
And Minigun Killer 10 is actually going to take a quick pace right there, as you just saw, able to miss through because of the ground pound. And nonetheless, Xbox FreakPete goes down as his Wallace here using the beam rifle. We talked about it. You said it. Magnum rifle will actually be a lot better as Wallace right now goes down. And Lovely Creeper, now Minigun Killer 10, of course, among others, still fighting for their lives here tonight on Ground Pound Arena. And the killer right now up midair, actually getting ground pounded midair, but that was the Lovely Creeper. And look at Sebas here. Sebas is actually using the beam rifle. In fact, he's standing on top of the dice there. He's trying to snipe down the humans, the Spartans, of course. If you guys notice, he's actually doing a pretty good job, able to get down a lot of people.
Yeah, he is. He's doing a pretty good job, I would say myself.
Well, Minigun Killer 10 right now able to take down the opponent there. Look at Lovely Creeper also taking down the killer here. This is also another quick action type game, ladies and gentlemen. And of course, I mentioned it. Halo Reach, a phenomenal game, but you can't see this quick action over there on Halo 5. Or excuse me, Halo Reach, only here on
Yeah, you
Halo
can.
5. There's no ground pound on Halo Reach, though, Xbox.
Well, guess what? There's no armor lock on Halo 5, no jetpack, drop shield,
come on.
hologram.
If you ask me, Armor Lock is actually quite cheap.
Armor lock is broad.
And Lovely Creeper is actually in trouble right now. Her shields are down, gets taken down right there. I believe that was the rifle. And look at FaZe is still
I
actually...
believe I could fly.
FaZe is actually still on top of the dice. He's tied with Sebas. Now reaches over to 18
I
points because of the
believe I
beam
could
rifle.
fly.
And look at Xbox FreakPete. Xbox FreakPete actually using the ground pound yet again. Able to take down another opponent. About to take another... No. Able to miss through right there. Xbox FreakPete getting down. The killer 5-5 responsible, and the round is over. I should say the game is over. Quick action. Sebas was able to take it to 20 points. What quick action from that, from the ground pound arena on Halo 5 for the first time ever, ladies and gentlemen. Pretty interesting, of course.
Exactly.
Well, are you guys ready for the next one, though?
I sure am, Adrian.
Yeah.
Because for the first time ever, we are broadcasting. I never thought I would say this, but it's Mongoose Sumo here tonight, ladies and gentlemen, on Team Sumo. That starts right now.
It's just how you said it. It's just how you said it. It's Mongoose Sumo.
Well, it's quite interesting, though, Mongoose Sumo. We've never really broadcasted this game type ever on Halo 5, a part of Game Night. We'd also like to take...
Ever
Well, we'd like to
broadcasted Mongoose Sumo on Halo 5.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, I would like to say, ladies and gentlemen, of course, Halo 5 on Team Sumo. I do want to say that tonight we were supposed to have the free-for-all tournament to, of course, try to face Random Dolphin for the free-for-all championship. However, that has been postponed for next week. Next Saturday, the free-for-all championship will be for the contender for the free-for-all tournament to see who's going to be facing Random Dolphin. And Minigun Killer 10 is in trouble right now, actually able to fall off the Mongoose. So it's pretty interesting, actually, if you were to fall off the Mongoose, you actually die right then and there. Look at FaZe Oris. Well, what do you guys think about Halo 3, though? Halo 3 was a great game.
It was. Its campaign was good too, actually.
I didn't like it that much.
I thought Halo 3 was pretty good, but Halo 5, compared to Halo 3 when it comes to the custom games, I do like Halo 5's custom games a lot better, and it looks like the round 1 victory goes to the red team. In fact, they dominated throughout the whole round.
Round
See right there.
2.
And of course, this is the second round, of course, brought to you by Minigun Killer 10. Look at Minigun Killer 10 actually almost getting folded up right there. And of course, we, for a fact, every single
almost
person.
getting folded up real nice.
FaZe Orsus is actually in trouble, but no. So let's talk about the rules real quick. Obviously, it's every man for himself, every team for himself. So it's red versus the blue team. If you fall off the mongoose, you are eliminated. If you get flipped over, you're eliminated. If you leave the map, you're eliminated. Look at XboxFreakPete getting flipped over. Of course, the red team was responsible for that.
No. It's getting folded up.
Well, lovely Creeper. Well, lovely Creeper right now, ladies and gentlemen, is actually alone. She's actually trying to do this all alone, getting flipped over right there. The lovely Creeper going down. The round 2 has been defeated.
No. It's getting folded up. Dang.
Okay. Lovely Creeper got folded up.
Yes, congratulations, my goodness.
Well, I'll tell you right now, the lovely Creeper is still alive right now. Of course, this is the newest round, the 3rd round. I'm surprised Minigun Killer 10 didn't, say the round 3. No.
Round 3.
I just hear something in the background. Actually, I don't want to comment on that. It's FaZe Orsus, XboxFreakPete, of course, and Jesse, and among others, still doing all they can. Uh-oh, wait a minute. Lovely Creeper getting pushed up right there. Lovely Creeper, of course, goes down. You just saw her.
I dare you.
Her Warthog, too, actually. Her Warthog got, an explosion. Just happened, of course.
I hear the person.
And look at Minigun Killer 10.
Hey.
Splint Blast, by the way. Minigun Killer 10, you're obviously still alive at this point in time. At this juncture, what do you need to do to try to survive?
You need to just stay away from the most major amount of people from a mongoose. That's
you just got eliminated.
Off of a minimum number. Yeah, sure, yeah.
So there's really no point, but
yeah,
the pass.
Yeah.
Dun 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 dun.
Hey, XboxFreakPete, your favorite fan, by the way, my Yankee Mike 147 is actually watching live. He said the folded up chair.
Wait.
He's using your vocabulary alongside with us.
Okay. I got a fan.
Ladies
I got a fan. I got a fan.
Ladies and gentlemen, well, coming up next, it is main event time. For the first time ever, we're going to be broadcasting, of course, Mantis Breakout, Mantis Arena. Of course, are you guys getting ready for this game?
Heck yeah.
Okay, great. Mantis Breakout on Mantis Arena starts right now. Ladies and gentlemen, this is, of course, Halo 5's game night. Here, a part of the Gaming Weekly. I just want to say that it has been a blast here tonight. We played 4 games, incredible games. For the first time ever, we were able to broadcast the Capture the Flag 16-man battle. And, of course, we played the sumo match, and we also played ground pound. Now this is the Mantis Breakout. And win rounds by eliminating the enemy mantises. And you have to understand, of course, this is the break. Well, this is the breakout rules. Thanks, Minigun. This is the breakout rules, of course. If you eliminate the opponent, they will no longer respawn. So there's Jesse and the other red members, of course, and there's Helen and among others at this point in time using the Mantis, a highly effective vehicle, if you may. So what do you guys think of the Mantis, though?
It's a pretty highly effective vehicle, I would say so myself. You can stomp, you could shoot machine guns, you could shoot lots of rockets too.
Speaking of the rockets, a developing story right now, the lovely Creeper trying to take down the opponent right there. Look at Minigun Killer's shields are down, and look at Purple Person just went down, part of the red team. So it's a 4-on-3 situation as we speak. Minigun Killer 10 right now trying to take down the opponent. Helen Keller is actually, down. I just noticed the gamer tag. That's nice. XboxFreakPete still alive, and of course the red team is actually in trouble as we speak because the red team is actually trying to, it's a 4-on-1 situation. And I believe the red team was trying to get me at this point in time. But at this point in time, I actually had to just keep going over and over, and it kind of seemed to me the red guy couldn't quite get me. I It couldn't be a part of the story. Uh-oh, developing story right now, ladies and gentlemen. Of course, these two are going at it. The question is, who's going to lose right now? The rockets fire to the midsection. Here comes, of course, another Mantis right now. The red team is in trouble. A 3-on-1 situation here. Here comes XboxFreakPete in the battle here. And out of nowhere, the round 1 victory for the blue team. That Mantis, of course, by the way,
Round 2.
was actually incredible, of course, if you ask me. Like you said, Minigun Killer 10, a highly effective vehicle because you can use the rocket launchers and the shooting range and all that.
Yep.
And look at Jesse right now, part of the red team here. And Helen Keller 8U, and among others, set for battle here tonight for what should be a very high quick action. Wait a minute, the action is continuing right now. Look at XboxFreakPete. The list goes on and on. XboxFreakPete, of course, trying to battle it out for the red team. Look at Booty. That's a nice name. The lovely Creeper goes down. And Purple Person 616, of course, we've never broadcasted this game before, but it seems to me as Minigun Killer goes down, of course, it seems to me that every single person actually struggles their way to actually try to control the Mantis. If you ask me, it's quite slow. You see right there, Jesse is actually down. At this point in time, actually, the shields were down, but regained the shields here. Now, Jesse able to take down XboxFreakPete. I believe XboxFreakPete was actually outside of the Mantis at that point in time.
1 minute left.
1 minute remaining. It looks like the blue team members, of course, are actually are in trouble right now because it's only a 1-on-4 situation. All 4 red members are still alive as we speak, trying to take down the last remaining blue member. And ladies and gentlemen, let's talk about the round 2 victory, of course, goes to the red team. We were talking about the strategy at hand. What would you do, Minigun?
First off, I would just try to survive and then just shoot at anything you can. Like, anything that you could damage far more possible.
Well, good point.
That's what I would do.
And
Yeah.
XboxFreakPete is actually outside of the Mantis here, trying to perhaps regain strategy as Booty T2 and Purple Person 616 walking around the map to try to find the blue members here. The red members are actually tied. It's 1-on-1 right now. Lovely Creeper trying to use the rockets launchers. We were talking about that earlier, of course, how highly effective those weapons can be. As you see, of course, the red member taking down XboxFreakPete. It's a 4-on-2 situation now. Minigun Killer 10 shields are down. And here we go. Minigun Killer 10 actually trying to go at war with this Spartan. It looks like the last man standing goes to Minigun Killer 10. Minigun Killer 10 is actually in a vulnerable position because remember, he can actually be surrounded by the enemies right now. Minigun Killer 10 is actually trying to take down the opponent right now. Shots again to the vehicle here. Minigun Killer, though, taking down Booty T2. That was 1 down. Minigun Killer now has 3 more to go. Can Minigun Killer 10 actually take down? Wait a minute. Oh, my. Round 3 defeat for the blue team. The red team took that score. Minigun Killer 10 couldn't quite defeat everyone, though.
Round 4.
Round 4 indeed. Well, ladies and gentlemen, this is the round 4. Helen Keller 8U and XboxFreakPete, of course, still alive. Let me ask you guys real quick something.
What's up?
As you see lovely Creeper using the rocket launchers. Just got a quick question. Do you guys think that, Oompa Loompas would actually make a, very highly effective Spartans? It would be highly effective Spartans.
Huh?
I think so, yeah. I'm not quite sure on that one, but yeah, I guess so.
XboxFreakPete now. And the end, of course, is actually almost near for perhaps the blue team. The blue team right now are actually trying to do all they can. There you see the red team members trying to take down the blue members, of course. There you see XboxFreakPete outside, of course, and now lovely Creeper still alive. I was going to say that the end is near for the blue team, and if the management had actually listened to this broadcast, it may very well be the end for me. And lovely Creeper actually trying to take down his opponent right now. The opponent trying to attack lovely Creeper, but I don't know where lovely Creeper, of course, stepping on that vehicle right there. You just saw a huge impact there. Lovely Creeper's picking up some momentum, and perhaps this is the turning point of this matchup. Shots fired to the midsection there. You see across the map right now. Lovely Creeper backs up for a quick second so she can perhaps gain some strategy here to try to take down these vehicles here. It's the fact that the red team do have 2 points right now. And out of nowhere, lovely Creeper and XboxFreakPete, of course, still alive, but Booty T2 still alive as well from the red team here. 30 seconds remaining. You just heard the announcer say it here. Oh, this is going to be head-to-head action and combat right now. Booty T2 still trying to take down that blue guy, and the victory goes for the red team with 3 points here. Red team against the blue team. The red team were able to win here tonight. Well, ladies and gentlemen, it has been an incredible night here tonight, a part of game night on Halo 5. Next week, we do have the tournament. Of course, the free-for-all matchup to determine who will be facing Random Dolphin for the free-for-all championship. The winner of that will face Random Dolphin next week, in 2 weeks' time, of course. And let's not forget, of course, also, this coming Friday, we got some new games coming up. We cannot wait for that. Ladies and gentlemen, also, tomorrow on a Sunday night, we will be presenting a random minigame on Halo 5. Last week we were on Reach. Tomorrow we will be on Halo 5. For Minigun Killer 10 and Xbox Freak Pete, I'm AdrianTheVoice. Good night, everybody.
Good night.
Bye, balls.